Saturday na nyame adom ene ye day twato ewo Medo Ghana dwumadi so ewo Kingdom Television and Kingdom FM networks across the country. Mema mo adwo ema mo afisha pamidi de Okatakyie Obeng Mensah yedo nyankopon ase so nam adom ene ahumobro so ede abeduru baabi yeduri abusua ene nipa nyina na anya ni sei ene semnu mienu yedaso etiase a in spite of everything we need to be grateful to the Most High God because he has been good and he has been faithful to us. And the 19th day of December 2020, the year of our Lord. Meeting at the Okatakyie, I'm grateful and I'm honored to be with you every Saturday from the hours of 8 p.m. sharp to 10 p.m. And then da itwato nyame adom ene menem panimfo mo adwemu do wo munim de na yesin kunwa e wodwumadie so another opportunity ni say nyankopon has been graceful and merciful to us. Wasan so ama Ghana man yakọ abato so ayakoto aba awie yato aba na wie opposition the biggest opposition party so omo nyintum but say your main bia anka celebrate the expect ni ebiesi Ghana yasan kire kwan say ye unique ewo ye dance ewo dwumadie mu enti ni nyina mu no na menu mienu esisi emi anigye ne yade asedade ma otumfo nyankopon se wahu ye mobo na mogya die mu afrisane na katamada bodwiem kai hu se enye nipa ye hya afiase ena omu nyina da so te ase etise menu mienu da so te ase na yede ani hu se de yede ani hu yetimi didi ya so te asem a ese da nyankopon ase papa obi wo a yisi afinum no na wo expectations bi wo normal bi anaka wo hwe kwan se wonsa betimi aka no abrabom up till now on sent to me kantia no abamu abu. I'm here to let you know say Infia pem e nyame ani so dako na dako nso nyame ani so mfia pem. Bible say okra wote ase no kramanya wote ase ne ho wonfa so e change ataburu a wawuo. Eti se menu a wote ase ya dance die se de o pe na wonsen kan no onyankopon wo ho kwan se at any given time no obeye saade na ede amaw enti yemfa reho no ento nchen yemfa yabamu abuo no ento nchen ye de ye pank abami ani age a up till na yensan kan ye no yemfa ni nyina fa ento nchen na enkwan ye wo enam se mpanisi enkwan ho hia sum bibia mpanisi yensum kwa na ma yensu ade because enipa bebre no me hiafo a me no ka say omo yesikafo there are so many people who nim so omo yesikafo no omo history no it was nothing to write home about okra living conditions no and now me no ka say de toto omo de no ho a you are far better off se nipa ni nyina ayadefo a by the purpose and by the grace of God ne say omutimi nyankwa etimi nua anwumrei mi hye unkran na mamu afisha pa na maka kire o say obi okra na wawade bronyan ontimi to bronya tade manemba obi okra na ene kra de akokọ ne mo da bia kane no a na yesusu no na na edi mo ne nkokọ afiafe but akoye bronya no emfa on say da bia awi akokọ ese osan awi bie ebi kra na you can meet that demand but emoaba mu ye koye nimu ewiemu enye nyankopon sakyerana enti kan akoma fato yem na onyame wotumi se de opebia obetimi aye ede amawo anwumre yi mene eye nana ansa obofo woye member NPP communication team and osanso ye presidential staffer na dwemu do papa wono anwumre owofi ha sanso na menimi nua Kingsley Haruna Amaliba ono so ye member national communication team NDC amanyuku ono so enimde ena anwumre me no mu nyina ahia yehwe na yadwendwen Ghana ho na yedi Ghana ho nkomo ama Ghana etimi atumpon NDCO MPPO ye nyina nipa baako bra adwumadi ani emfiti anse na abehwe se de menua na ansa obofo ene amalibate ho a omudi nkomo a efe keke ye Ghana fo ye nipa baako adwen no ene ye difa it doesn't make us enemies sanso na wiase ba bia ye no sa na wiase ba bia ye no ye nuafo ba me pese ye fa nifa we sim pese mfa bankum eno nkire se ya atamfo nana afinshapa ye share na ache kanini edi nkoma se odwuma no dos ho ni ntino ba such is life abusianfo ho te sen obi a ho ye
no ho na se awa ba on nya woketua se ben obi man so ntina me Ghana de is a Medo krona to the sense my bay se me san kwat obi man so pa de be den you know
I'm actually in the cause you crew more de
you
say I'm actually there one you be
bre
you crew more do I so we guy you
enya ko obi kromo de
yeah no ya yen kai say if you be
me hoye
ya de nyame ase abusuafo nso hoye omo Ghana ne omo wa bruchi
obi a hoye obi abone bia se na de kan no man Ghana de bizi kro bia ni onuma ade bechi be se nondu na obenya fufu na krante di agi Ghana
die huo ba
bia ntina Ghana de
ye unique
sanity baby obo ade bi etwa de edu no
waya
yara
o hwa ba ye tu ye a eye country bi akaba na eja dem
ke jadem
because e bi de current mi nu we yi o
bi say na me ka say Ghana say meti wo say me ne menua Amaliba say ya to abawie na me say me ko attack Amaliba
ensi
ana o de say meja meyere yet double charge man ene member na nantwi ene Mike Walande na maba Ghana me ato abawie na ma say me lose MPP lose ntino ko kontokwa ni premier na me ba Mike 4 years of friends said daddy what's wrong with you Maka say I was misbehaving on the street and I was fired by a gunshot. I cried and said, Dad, it's wrong. So sometimes I say, you say about the Nkukudia ba but some of us now you walk political face now you no. You might man for the say that is not the right way or actually demonstration. You can demonstrate and they're changing abroad but to get out there and create unnecessary tension, whatever, I don't think that is the right way to go. And we've come a long way. So, media, we lawyer, law school, but I think the framers of our constitution actually how you go so only satisfied with the outcome of any elections. So I think our political leaders, let's all be responsible and make sure the be my man for attending Basina and Rakwanya Faso. ABS pain. You see, that's one thing about Ghana. And your first time will be a dispute to elections. ABS pain. They see and so I will admit, young crop only be so but in the long run, the leader, a yen and Kufado, a babontin or bra circle or bra sport, ever can say, a ye near Yenyano, I feel say massive infractions, ye lawyer for the court. And I could talk a court for him, a team for him. A honey who a rat to go bar, a dinner, but dig bay, I could tuba and fold the chain. Ye, no, yesterday be Namadebano, and to me, and Ramama, to us. And they be do that time. So I think that is the process. They see, no. I was actually, baby said, this is the process you have to go through. But say, and any point but
we live to see. Me are sure say, be say. Constitution also provided days I to abandon so we live to see but said the ekano ni nyina koye protest na cause but the good thing is say whether protest whether demonstration no yanko
Debbie
that's the beauty of it
na me we can say me okria penny
yeah
me yede fi asante me nu oyangrani me na me adwuma obo ba FM no na ye machine na ekwa adu anwura bando tepa boto asikita me call me wona mfo kiteke zumu me wona mfo me kono fa me na me close friend pa friend Delali Avonyo otela sibi me yonko pa no me zan nakon sana Ghana aye no e be ye ding and we don't have to encourage that so until Ghana no nyame hrai so let's preserve that peaceful environment na nyame de amaye no.
Thank you. Yenia nana ansa obofo no Mr. Amaliba once again me mo afin shapa
afin yen remu ntimi de ho afin shapa I find difficult to respond but mama jodi amejo so
but the good things when they say anopeya sorry yenipa nyina na sorry nti by the grace cross at the achi no afin shapa no because we don't need say December ending you bet afin shapa
say what if free me wasam let me to that line
afin shapa
nti already no me hoye but say you rage no already me to this afin shapa nti in any case me who watch
and no chikra na me busa samemos not God being so good say na on so ba because ye shia wa ha I think say a month and over ni.
Yes.
That was the last day I knew she and Rich Namusa say be quite a long time, but God being so good. And now why if you bring so? Opposition pony.
And come over by 3 points because
Charlie, what they happen? System need to say protest, whether protest or demonstration here and there.
Yes, my main more Jona Minchia Nana.
Yeah,
I mean, Chebusha for Mojebreso, Ehe, Yimre, to the good people of Tempane constituency.
Sure. See, Timothy, we need.
The catch like Penka say, we need Tempane, may resign from politics for good.
You made it.
I made it here, and I'm a Sanso Cano, many sister stations in America.
Okay, yeah, I remember so Cano.
Yes, because I'm in America. Penka was mistaken MP.
So
was a mistake an MP. Already Adam, the good people of Tempane channel say, that's it, no, you're the femna, a browse your GID, Uncle Penny Internet.
Okay.
And remember, that will not be just the end of it. Can a political career ban a year?
Oh, how?
Can never be MP on Tempane constituency.
How?
Mena make catch your Gideon Itrumza. Look, I am not just a native.
Difficult for me, say me I just ask me to.
Money is difficult.
Yeah, who examples upon examples upon examples.
Money is difficult. Yeah. Say me can you see a family? The Kosa traditional area. On my henia or tiho, me offer. You get it? Okay. So, but in Tempane constituency, there were 2 major traditional divisions. That's the Bugri traditional division and then Tempane traditional division. These are the major 2. Oba Bugri, which is the biggest, main kind I in fear wohono. Nigga the royal family le wohono. I am papa moi.
Now confirm mama say
so
oh,
I am not that. Maybe the custodian of the land.
Okay.
You get it? Kenya Krisosumtia Kamidia Kunya Oho. And to me the owner of the land. And the owner of the gods of that land no because of Juba. So it's a Okatakyie, you know what I'm talking about. So he can never be MP in Tempane again. That is the end of him. He's gone and he's gone for good. Baby no betimia koye bibi fufra. I can't tell. But on Tempane, the land of Tempane constituency, Penka MP again over my dead body. It will never happen.
But not necessary MPP.
Me say Penka can never be MP on that land again. That is the end of it.
Penka, not MPP.
Of his political line or beto in the future.
Okay.
It can never happen again.
Okay.
About him. My mommy, I do say, congratulations, Trinkwa. Mama Lydia Kamvari Badakuru. Regardless of someone, Penka in the campaign team, the Kafana home Kunani Nam Hekodi MP, forgetting say MPP form all of that. She has won massively. And this is a lesson to Penka. And one more. A drew about to also a young fine Numa or Mobeye and cancer more a bit made him puntu aba. Nobody Cassachuia Temdie and you might dimpa Pamuba at the campaign. They should learn lesson from Penka. And I think Penka have become an epitome of indisciplined campaign now going forward. No, everybody will look up to him and learn. You see, they got to a barrier and there's disagreement. NDC that's what you be say process no. The first one, the bet to a bar and wechi and new Messi I baby drew declaration and all of that. Any people so baby drew. Yes, yeah, just is so two more. And kabi mami kabi in a day you're grown out of prayer. Unim a black Kwame Nkrumah, Corporal Atipo, Sergeant Ajate, anyone more modu amunkwa or my whole day. Ede two ho, edo or mudimpo duina and oma hunya a boy of for a conji Ghana fa hudiano. O mutu a sana mon said ye beya, mene wuminu, ye benya kwenya. Na ya chire ya dream, nipa also di odi so opening. But I didn't know. Eninti sa akwanya wo modia to amaye no. Ebribi bedu na enkrofukuo bi, nipakuo bi, ana amayokuo bi mu mpanimfo pese. Omoto to sa fa huni no asia. Yamamra Constitution 1992. Emma ye ho kwan se wo se ye ntimamufo no yetumi esorigina ni ekuje samra ne ye de esiwo. So hu wo se tumi sorigina ekosa ekuje samra ne siwo. Ni senti no ni ebeye na enkoye ehwesodie boni bi enkoye kam ento mayen dachinti se bibis aba na entwa yie na emfata ye ka ba mka biama mu na eni kwanse ebu ye ni guso ne jamani kosa ye hwese ne mra na ka no ebe ye dwuma na ne Ghana fo aka no eno nso ebe ye ho saa na nipa Ghana fo pese omudi ni so no Ghana fo na yakwanya na nipa no be di o man no so a for the sake of legitimacy of that regime so the wiase ne Ghana fo na beje tum say nipa odi eso no ye mandate the tumi no was secure no legally na mom anye hunahuna ene takashe kwanso no de beje sa tumi no enti wo say ye ne fata na bibia etoye enti eni se so gya bibia gina a yen san so ba ye no yenye entum man for so musi abonte am ye demonstration am say nyoma let them mention one idea NDC assigned so far. You remember in 2012 if MPP knew said they were going to court, what was the need for Obra sport protest? Innocent people are no more trim do more cars journalists ye bobinim papa binim cars say man for Japan innocent citizens and say the chile no omo hwa ade omo ye no omo tibu abu omo fo omo nti omo so omo ho court minia court judicial process a part of election dispute resolution but and yet the only option there were alternative conflict resolution mechanisms or what you bet me deploy and even this case issues are you raising now it has to do with arithmetical issues discrepancies electoral commission and kasan so a year to say near NDC 4 air cano because one kasa reporter almost saying results are on declare no one change results 6 times. Now said the modi ba beto ye nimu say about to Ghana for koto ye no ensusanso ni nie no kasa ensusanso ne ke dimu a na ke wie peye sani ye ka wo say ese na fata ade na ka wo say mo kasa ko results no 6 consecutive times. It tells you something is wrong somewhere. And the year wrong somewhere no and then this for say correction remember. Classical example. A constituency or declare results are your collation. The case in be Echo Court, Senate West. When she circuit court na assembly so. What was the outcome? So electoral commission
so far Hong Kong na moako.
Oh, maybe one example.
And America says so far no a Hong Kong
yeah. But there are others outstanding. Yes new call ya far collation sheet na better now. Videos ni be somehow on my phone. General Sedin Ketia, NDC, MPP, all the parties they sat on a round table. Where enye mabo enye se country. Where your media to where say if you can money na abomu no na NDC did by 16 votes. Where your ban parliamentary na just a simple majority between the 1 vote kwampo ede e win parliamentary. You declare you ko yanim. You get it. And this banner protest na ekos na. In fact, Article 21 of the Constitution no, guarantees demonstrations, freedom of expression. Look, Kingdom Media. Aduma we abeti ma to makatu no moni age. Mo say aduma we na ye maduma, ye be ye demonstration kese pa aduma mo ha. Ye de tumagu fita be boyansa, ye twemu aduma mo say what to ye katuem. So at the same time, aban beti ma take decisions, and citizens are jubilant are demonstrating in support of decision Abina Teki. At the same time, we can also demonstrate against decision Abina Teki or any state institution. And demonstrations are the manifestation of public displeasure about the conduct of the just ended elections led by Mensah. And indeed, Kuomutie NDC as someone yeka. And a new man can pesa or more yeno. Omutie supreme no moye ne sa kemedru. Look, NDC ye patapafu. In any case, under the Fourth Republic, you win you two about 7 times, meboa. 7 times NDC win mu 4, you lose mu 3. 4 ni na no, e bi one NDC or the 3 ni na no, e bi one NDC lose wa, ye twena po. The year 2000, Omampenda da Rollins, na oye military leader. Our leading Ghana in the Second Republic, or in the Fourth Republic, from 92 to the year 2000. Yet Tuaba, Odincho, na Ghana sort of 4 national say, state institutions in now when I say, court, every state institution, the state power, everything was under him. No man for Kwampo Nim say, NDC Fred Bemwa, NDC Dun Kugo Kra, or be handed over. But what happened? Or the moment Penda that could form on so bet now so. Obuomano consider the year 2008. MPP got 2 about Musu Dincho. For President Kufo, handed over. Edema former President Mills. On also 2 about so. Along the line, Uncle Ponton Safreno. 2012 got 2 about NDC Winnie. Yes, I'm 12 2016. Oman Penny Mahama got 2 about was 1 year who's also into Muno. A man of visa or your Pessamin Kumiyama. How? Omokasa send me testing ye. Because Sabu, Sabren honor or tear Kunyaso just 4 years ago. 1 hour tear Kunyaso, so man penny, or money to me, na Kutano. In fact, President Mahama had a clear reason for rejecting 2016 elections outcome. The results was transmitted electronically. And a yeast Nankasa Napa 8 o'clock or by a press conference, Charlotte say at the time, the EC chairperson, how did you just say, their system have been compromised. How? That statement now making a say almost system was compromised, was enough grounds for annulling that elections for us to run it again. But President Mahama never said anything. Interestingly, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the candidate then in the New Patriotic Party, declared winners of the elections around 2 a.m. Someone winning elections. At the time when na coalition crampo enyan koso or on many of the constituencies across the country. But President Mahama accepted defeat. He conceded. Yaya Jammeh on Adama Barrow of Gambia. Omobam koto yeni so so from mobile no. Nen so ni President Mahama did who see as an example, and he led a negotiating team of ECOWAS. Anna Buhari and the Macky Sall mo eka ho a omo negotiate ma asomdwe eba Gambia. No invite him penny for no say ECOWAS for already adoma December January 7. Mumra me krom na me so me hand over the government. He did that. Handed over peaceful to President Akufo-Addo. Ahoko Babako and Ghana in 2016. Ahoko Babako and President Mahama handed power over peacefully to President Akufo-Addo. Was he coward to do that? No. But because he respected the mandate of the people of Ghana. He believed that as a consummate Democrat, Article 1 Clause 2 of the Constitution must be respected because sovereignty, therefore he complied with that. Despite all the armed twistings, machinations, and also the changing of voter register at the time of COVID-19 about Ghana for President Akufo-Addo, SSA, electoral commission, by the support of the New Patriotic Party, through the ruling from the Supreme Court, FPIS Monty say, voter register for fraud. Interestingly, Mampini Joanne Kotei, the Chief Justice Joanne Kotei, Mpeni 42 Mukuma, Bebina Joanne Kotei. Their life matters, but Ghana for life, it doesn't matter. Is that right? At the end of the day, look at the exhibition process. DA film, you see the catcher say, well, you need 30,000 the electoral room. As we speak, one make any party to be free, and the dean may be a quack in there. MPP never condemned it. They never condemn it. The rule of the game, no. Fair. Previous elections are. You didn't show a to me now. In fact, you can't have 100% elections. It can never happen. Even US, UK, etc. Our more advanced democracies, won't mean 100% electoral outcome. But the process should be reasonably fair. And you do kunumwa. Also, in Kunumu area, 7 Timamufone Diama Fata. There's a visiting Kugo Suswa. Why? As a president, he called opposition leader and congratulated him. And as now opposition leader, and I want to mean fair, the incumbent president, and I can re-elect him legitimately. I want to mean fair, no, and Monabas, or say, and man, a team come Monabaso. But President Mahama have a conviction. And we, the NDC, also share that conviction with him. And that these elections was flawed, its outcome was flawed. That we cannot accept it. Because he accepted the outcome we are. A best set bad president in the future, that will be a slap on the face of the constitution and the dent on our democracy. All over Africa are looking up to Ghana. And I like it. Bring me up, Nana can say, Ghana, you call trouble, you hear Nyoma, I call Sukruma. Can your mind be swa? Can you them? All of the protests at NDC and Inano, we have done all those protests in peacefully. And the demonstrations are also Monday, and those manifestations, We will continue to go on. Our demand is simple. Jane Mensah and Electoral Commission, they must all resign.
Haruna, say demonstrations now air cost no. Constitution no makwan say you can demonstrate peacefully. But I know crying some of police for her a permit. We know say demonstrations can cost there was no permit from the police quarters or the inferno and trench. But the person who say demonstrations in a modern SBT more anger and I say BB a witch there ye be who.
You for demonstration and exhibit any anger. Point of correction. Demonstration is part of displaying our displeasure. Say, you my course no money and you hunti. Yes, or yet channel Eddie Chese. Electoral Commission no any abino aye canana afa cana city council abu intentia. Asantentia no jitumwa and ye. Any dedikai. Say medical kind this issue in due time. Sani my boss, lawyer Samiji Mfi address a press conference. I think say Enra, auditu jano. At the appropriate time, actions are Nasana Muntu be a partner be to offer Numa, I don't say a one hono, on what betuja. Okay, man. Because 2016, 2013, 12 elections on 13, some people for a court on the 27th. Okay. Okay? So say it's that time frame we can put the toa. And you still have 9 or 7 days within to go to court. Okay. Only if Mpenifo decides say let's go to court. Fine. But this issue, no, I believe say the court will be the last resort. Mate. Yes. Medase.
Yenia Casey Haruna Amaliba, a member National Communication Team, National Democratic
Communication Bureau. Nana mo de na yeti, me de na yeti. Omo de fefe ko boti yeti.
Nana, once again, my son so mo akwa bebiem. Yen share the aftermath of elections no. Na o de sene no ababi wuram ene NDC for nsema o mo ka e wo elections ni nyina mu yanko.
Yo, kata jemi da se. Ne di kan menchia Kingdom TV ahwefo nyina. Na mema me chairman Ramak Menu, man, energy awoda sronko.
Oh, okay, and then the birthday. Chairman. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Man, energy awoda sronko. Sure. And I ura jua nochi. Honestly, my bona baso. Oh, ejimo. Yeah, and I've been ura Collins Usamankwa. Yes. Mensah. Yes. And also ejuma soa or yeah. Share in charge of security. Ewa asanteman temu afin sono krano modebo boy so beboa na ya boderu na sa abato eto papers eto aba no ye ntunu yi na ibi na ase no boderu pa ma ekozo kama ma asanteman temu no spoiled ballot no na e fem kra ntino Rural Collins Owusama nkwa honorable otemenka bi chana pay NDC expected I mean on say before say beto aba no na ex-president Mahama about Bontabaka chance about on your tour, and yet bejatum also accepted flawed elections. And I'm going to say, who determines a flawed elections? See a tuaba. Now you see, sometimes you know, make us say we live in a crazy world. Yes, no, we live in a crazy world. And I mean sure say the planet Earth, and as of my Ghana away, or man I change it, and must be Abe Burkina Faso, and Burundi, and I say Ethiopia, at the same Ghana. The same state institutions are our ho, immune reforms are eba, a share about to us from 92 with opaque ballot box, now that they are voter ID card, kwane black and white, a babaya colored near a whole lot of biometrics now they are there. Akwabe do 2020. Now 2012, then you know in your course, ewo Krumuhano. Ura ex-president Mahama, yan to aba emanin to moda. 2016 about 1 year antum.
Oh, by called
so any after. So we see yana na santene or call United Nations and some of Kenya. You could see say he was persuaded to accept the results or the verdict of Ghanaians. And you know the pay no legitimate. The after I persuaded no and legitimate phrase. I mean, it's also a consummate politician. Near quite about to not wedding try. A be a tiffy do among your semi. There was say you be crow. Ye power chawa ansana wajatum awu mko nim say Ghana for tuaba unprecedentedly we fi about to course 2016 na unprecedentedly Ghana for tuaba say sa bato no ana sa amemu a no ex president Mahama na wubu no ye hia e Ghana biom in 2012 you have the law of karma in United Kromwa, and then this year come about infractions in elections, errors, overvoting, discrepancies, transpositional errors. So that time in 2012 no nanka omusu ene esu omusu na anka ne Ghana for do na no eno be agin. So that time no ra for resign. Ekeka na me say ne de mo no mo ni age. Yeah, me na me England.
So nana about what it means in say the course 2012 na no bi na mo so mo aya. Debi. Yeah, you call court no. Yeah, dance here dan court. Me gide say 2012 no ewiase be tokro biara Ghana ni wo biara ehunu ye course so. Eno mu na ora afarijan. Yeah, we a daily graphic May 31, 2013 story by Samuel K. Obo or say errors can occur in elections. Team. The chairman of the Electoral Commission, Dr. Kwaja Farijan, yesterday considered that errors could occur during an election because of the huge numbers involved in elections. He explained that two types of errors could easily be made at the collation centers and named one of them as transposition error, which involved entering spots wrongly where care was not taken in entering figures on the collation forms. The other type of error, he explained, was taking the score from the pink sheet onto the collation sheet. He cited the instance of entering of 11,000 as 1,100 and vice versa, adding that we tell people to watch out for such errors. We are Urafarjan, see on the about what the on what be moon Ghana wa ya about to a film fee in the 3 day or no when it be in 2012 no yaba to abano or catcher and say the number of total registered voters no a little above 13 million. Registered the brain no na 14 million or baba no na acquire 14 million. In the court of law, you be say sa kind of discrepancies no e ba na say no say or register Ghana for e we bruchiri. If you put it to test, so far a dance say or register Ghana for e we bruchiri emra no utimi produce only 705 registered voters from abroad, which means over 200,000 were party gum edama John Mahama. Eno mu dinkunim also mu dinkunim omoni giye oman kan wo hwe oya move voting. So what they were telling us, yeah, MPP ni say your polling agents were incompetent. Omutiewu Satam ye demonstration ni bi sa. I admit ye demonstration ni bi, but currently the minority leader in parliament Haruna Idrisu Teno Kai or say MPP should go to court if they are confident. Or your communications minister Haruna Idrisu has challenged the leaders of the opposition New Patriotic Party to take their grievances to court if indeed they are confident that their figures will support their case. And at TSA, he said the MPP should stop demonstrating against the election's outcome, which it claims was characterized by fraud, and instead take their grievances to court. When anybody does any. Nedi moya. Many amalebo kasana me na say, hey, you need short memory so. Ghana, you need short memory. Politicians na say, why timamufo no
you see, NDC almost say about 2 years. Radio Ghana be to the extent say tokro biare mu ubenya radio station e wo hono. About 2 years, about 90% of media houses e wo kromwa. Oma polling centers. Abana na omo declare no. Na omo nam so ntoko no no declare. And now in the open, Electoral Commission certified results no and na omo ebo e di eba. 2012, you the same media and the project elections no ema Urajo Mahama. O attack omo, wa attack omo. And the media no a devil. The media a devil. In 2012, the same media project elections no ema no na negiye results of the buy any ECD any difference na wom nti NDC nko one political party sampanya pass NDC e competent no mo nim difo a omo nim de ya to abawie uzi easy wabon Jin adukwa Mensah wabon onyade NDC mo amoye ade no ye kɔ na atwemenu e kɔ bet na atwemiensa mugusam ye auditing nti ede nyina so na mugya mo se mama didi nkunim no a day nyina so as at now the NDC is telling us say they are still doing auditing into a day nyina so and at one breath mokate Ghana for say modern kudim at another breath mukwa bontia mo say ebekọ into runoff omko sia omo food soldiers are almost the area so get on the streets go and demonstrate all right and obi nsi hu kwan obetuma gina bonten best in fear 9 all right obi nsi hu kwan obetukwa akache ohun say efi na ekọ ye losing to no me na me yere enna in fear 9 all right me na me girlfriend enna in fear 9 all right obi ni uni asem na emom no wanyina achi no oye wie na want me amfa adansia na ugina so okase ye wie ano ankoto a court of competent jurisdiction ni ma na onye mogu Obeng how serious
days betimi they are
fair enough no problem but me I dare them they can never go to court
sana ohu
NDC beko court Okatakyie Ghana sabi yenyam krasa o so beke kan ye be gina bonche omo no ne omo ye no ye fe the court of a public opinion
mu nyina mu ye bi
ba yen ya kire kwan no owura kufuado o kire kwan no se kwa abato na onte ho ase na be oye kire a demonstration oye kire oye bibi a kire se ade bi akoso mani nye ho owie na wo adanse krumu a fe kwa sendibia en owura kufuado se na ye nimu no na wo fama since ye wo no abraba wabo oye mra nimu ni ofamra kwan so e maboso mo ngochi papa yi etna court today mu ehwebie tie bi ndi we bie kwana to Africa we bie kwana to mpo wiase we bie kwana to nga America empire to abawi na transfer court ekufo ntia we bie kwana to no ndi nya ye nyina betuma ye nyina awie betuma gina bonten atwimumumbe ayedede na mom sura mahama meden so won tumi court the little respect aka no walusu obi an respect no so customer betie
no they man can say
I'm telling you because me say no so obeka say be tumi court no baba the case me fa no watra say ube hold the country into ransom o man na why mu vice president pen ayi mu president pen adi mu assemblyman adi mu MP adi mu deputy minister adi mu minister hwe office kwa no o magusu bo ne ho ka na ba so man hia na o wie na won tumi amfa adansi anko court e ma Ghana fo nyina ehu adekuda na wo kase ye wiawo na ye ehu a na wo kasa ye ntie asmo NDC case a omo meki ye ntwe mu onum ye into 12 irregularities transpositional errors see ye wia ye entede na me kenkan aforijan tire wo no aforijan the letter commissioner then no tidem ye hu mo na twam entinye se ugina bonde kan watra na no na Ghana fa yaji atom wa dance ye no o pink sheet no be kabana kan NDC omoni abra anka mama KPMG fo ana price Cooper Waterhouse to one for no I audit in the mom
say mo call court na answer na court na order
more
KPMG am
audit in the auditing okay yen kan keke o man etim na mra wom constitution the framers of the constitution o ma trom ra no akire so just calling say any at ba wie ye audit da be na Ghana to ba wie ya electoral commission no say ya audit dent no Ramahama 2012 na MPP na ye kasa no one can check is ni say fine mo declare the me na mawini but say opposition ni say o mo ntase a ye audit koto de ne budget sa time no sanko okasaya ana kanne ye bo sampa o ye principled politician ye ni patriotic party sa time no by now na ye party in Pennyford led by Nana Akufo-Addo on Dr. Muhammad Bawumia the adansia ayenya the pink sheet the magnitude ni organize press conference e wa Lisa Hotel a friends centrofo aba e ma dia kirom e ma ya wie mananado abegina circle passport aka kire yense ba bi adun ye kwa asendibia ampene powdo se eyeyo e kwa asendibia na twimienu eto abawie NDC
nana nya de mo ba ye na NDC fo nso ba ye so obi a wona
yen ka so mo nyame kan say na no ye wo presidents ewo mayimu
okay
the 2013 election petition no adi na ifi na koi be guide every political party na ifi na kwa dey say we political party to ba wi na be jira bonte ka say wi wa say Ghana for gra you rule now you serious to even govern a country now you serious share NDC election say yes ya trading coronavirus nti ma ya ko trading anya di ntu mo na tro ya mo so mo 6 million mo dey winning anya no a na parliamentary I was in the west ana challenge ba ho no nya court ekoye court edicate ye kan ya omudi some atom nya le say easy kona ana eso no regional electoral commission and eso no easier is in grind the end omojitum parliamentary no omojitum they are claiming they have majority omojitum by presidential omonyitum na one catch this for say ya to about Ghana yeah the number of regions and MPs we winning and the man penny when can say Ghana constitution never na say so that is what they tell their supporters oh you're winning more seats oh you're winning 10 regions you're winning 9 regions you know you're winning presidential hey me new school quite serious I don't know me new school quite serious I don't know no about to send this name almost serious show me coalition center bi yes on here there the whole opposition new patriotic party show ma ju anoche ni mark menimu hwenyama akade the mechanism I did go akwan I wouldn't speed time accuracy you not all our pink seed who results was it's about on you winning and no pon ye din kunim massively unprecedented mama no so nyintum or say me share panichew e persuade no and I say man na santen ni e ko United Nations e ko tudwa nya ni ngwa say ma roma ama no was say biom this time now a political party won abre at campaign team a free anchor ye to aba na free anchor nsam jenfi na gina TV so ye winning more seats no start na eni age declare ka chen say oru akwache fosu wodi nkrim wo ni constituency wo na amba intermediate NDC supporters no so mo wo anibere bi a omo mfenko omo mpanifo so adwuma bonyo montumi anye they failed them in 2016 and once again they have failed them ohona also mo de mo adwen ko say na mo mpanifo de adwuma hye mo sase mo nye hwe MPP nema mo yeye mo de na mo yeye NDC dem pa na mo yeye esa mo ntuma nyu adwuma no let's take solace in say ye wia no obetumi aka and obi nsiri kwan obeka ba me say me na nansa bofo me say NDC as a political party responsible political party so mo ntumi anko court na sa dance no o mo ntumi anko to e court ni ma esi obi am for serious I'm telling you
NDC for na say momo adena say mo ehia mo say so eso mo court adena mo
enye in the right way
adena mo interest on
enye in the right way we dey pay card o4 ba na onene wo na nye no hade ya onya wo yire
mfiapem kura
onya wo yire enti se o de mfiapem na be jira bonten na wantumi anko court na yi say declare agazata wi no wantumi claim say wadi nkunim so it's simple logic let your supporters know say asem na mo kan ya twe hwagwa bonten a ene ntiro mama ntini pa bi ahwere mo nkwa no adanse ne nu nie court nie itakodan court yan fimu I think they have some of the fine lawyers in the country. Ora chikata sabi tafraje otiasu. Onko ne nkrechi. Ora tonlito. Omu nyada so honum. They are there. Ometimi akobium. Ana musuru. Ana be kind of brofo. They used to beat Techi is lying down at the Supreme Court waiting for ban. The ban of the corner pay ban. Atisa Bontaina.
They came there.
I bet about Techi no.
It is say no person chesena na. Na send this ni because based upon the more can said the okay ya the techini ban nyina the ababa say techini ban ni mo na mo
say ban
deliberate no mo ya mo adwen say mama ndisi for so akoko to bia
there be enye Ghana constitution no say na omta kaka say be say ye kwa constitution kwa chiro kwa no na mo se mo nka ho ene ko fa ntozi for ne dwazefo na de chiro ye nye constitution no na kufado nye no chire agwa say bible me nyem bible nyem tintim ye enye na chiro ye but no more chiro constitution actually kwan ye mfaso and no say every responsible Ghanaian every responsible political leader bia no obefaso media yakwa abato na wo say ye wiawa na so what legitimate concerns to address it you can demonstrate but in all enkanfura no want to me am for dance here am to be a ye de to obi am for serious na omo ye de ombotuma ye obani de beze ndc be say ya na e be wi akiri obaka kire nse o de kama ye audit ni wie no ye hu se boni bia koso na nso na hwe o mana so nginti de ya manaka na eti ni sa
mbeden
ro mama so paga na for chewo
press conference.
Now we disrespect Ghanaians. Now we belittle the intelligence of our minds. We disrespect Ghanaians. So Ramahama, the catcher say upon the noise omoye ni koka choka na they are doing even international community no agent say who are dancing kruma go to court. No you the catcher Obasako Jani and the guys of peace. Other catcher and say oh na ya audit na wie ya hu lot of infractions.
E si kwan. Say Obeka say o minus sundwi nti.
E dey ma sundwi. Na Ghana kontokwa. E dey ma sundwi. Anapa me sorry yi ma 7 me di fufu na kranje kama enyumrei manya me dokɔ ne shitolu Samuel Yerusi me di be kama me be kromu nyina na Friday
in fact o ya wadwen say Ghana o ba betra na didi
me Ghana me do was I no pizza money za take na chips me ni mu
di fufu ni akrante na opera say di
dokɔ ne all na me tie no sa mu pizza ni sa mu na mu me ni mu di me di na
ba chire body so body o
o de unya papa kwa na wato obi man so masa everything enye pesa de to sa o you come mod brutal you nam kroma Ghana dey na koso kroma no hwe be Ghana kama enije wom ewia ball kama to say bibi wa sweat ma bibi afiu mu ndi dey in peace in peace mama should not come back and tell us say to run under the guise of peace to say they dem ye nyina say ewia mi o ni to dey enyahwe David owani munyam so person to protect the image ne was ampa or a true democrat not Domai Ghana he should go to court na ni su awon su no on fan die court so oye man pen so no katem say mama katem say only confidence in our court and then me imagine they say our confidence in our court Uncle Court, here the side here, Ghanaians should never allow him to come back say Obelidi or my Ghana view.
But that's it. Nana ensemble for a NPP communication team national member or so a presidential staffer. Primuka Jumedi so live on Kingdom Television. What here and Kingdom FM Accra 107.7, and we are piping through all Kingdom affiliate stations across the Ghana. Enti enumere mo amutie wo sunya mo amutie wo Takra de mo amutie o Cape Coast mo amutie o Mankesi mo amutie o Ho mo amutie o Nkoko mo amutie o Tamale ye ma mo nyina finhia pa mo adjoin o Facebook o Kingdom 107.9 FM Facebook Kingdom 107.9 FM se ba bia wo no ade a che good morning ade a san good evening wian so good afternoon and now we are honored say oni ati dwumadie so mo amutie ye nyina no ye ma mo nyina afinhia pa ye de Nyankopon asese wo hu ye mobo na ene ya sanso no ahyiamedin ade Okatakyie Obeng Mensah afi mu de Saturday's edition of Primuka no ene da itwato a ye de dwumadie no ede bro ewo afi no emu a yesin konya sabre a ye kɔ yenim enti enkomo no doso a ye hwe the aftermath of elections de ye kan nyina no Ghana mpuntu Ghana nchichiriye political parties and ye de chichire democracy no enti sanso na ye no don't forget to say ye to aba ewie ye no enipa bi ewu mu a it's very sad and it's uncalled for na can say sad no because of hwe baby a free 1992 edia bedu baby a yedu yi a it's a very sad situation and it's against our reputation say baby a yabedu our democratic dispensation no ebetimi ato aba ama asojafo atutu ama nipa bia u but hey nipa ho adwumanti asi yabehwe no na afi asanso the Sene West na awram because Sene West ho ye to aba ye tutuo ema nipa wi yira amaliba say more political parties and I say more actors of the game no say o hwe Sene West hula balu e ba ho no mo a ni enim se nke bi at the end of the day you betimi akama sumdua aba a ye di momume ye ya ma nipa wuye ama afi no the verdict na efrimu aba no amanyofo no obi ka se mu duebu a ira haruna nipa no so di kan
asemi wo ho na amen
sao
fina toss no woni te de obi si aka no bio he me wanwa bibia na de fire ene kasatwitwi a oka ye nyina ewie chire no president Mahama na wo twa bo no you see ahwefo na tif won ka Kingdom Media kwa chire pa
sure
we are seeing nipa pi ne tie
Ghana CNN no
enye no kwada so okra bi ahwe ne nkwa because of President Mahama no you see wasa nipa wu ni na no yede ho so bo ndebo President Akufo-Addo na MPP aban ene Mensah and of course IGP and a minority in parliament led by Honorable Haruna Idrisu say parliament enton some friend by IGP we are the head of election task force number me yini ho ano ntia atuo kama from about to nimu. Look, from 1992 ya to aba be sisabre me hu say ya to aba ma ya ame asojafo de wan kudina coalition center. You get it? Even polling station kokwa no police in say yeah, a police for many polling stations. A police for fire service, immigrations, customs. These are the men we see. But seba military now, sometimes who patrol cars don't move team, they've been patrolling around. They are only called upon where they need the rises. So brain we hear say a tone sa frɛ wɔn no ne afrɛ wɔn aba na sɛ yɛ di atuo akodie mumununtum ne topa yɛ hia man de hia soja fo nsam mom de kɔ gina coalition center yɛn hu bi da atuo a ɛkɔto yɛ wɔ Ablekuma is it Okatakyie Central, right? Okatakyie Central, I think Techiman South and other areas are two come from wu you know but never rent my phone omo ye. I watch the videos e bi on my phone so na areho say nipa no mo tutu no police station no ye tutu kum nipa no mo sere. They were happy and I doubt if these guys are professional military and policemen. I doubt because your man penia or tia kunya so answer no beba no wo kama no bedo dwa say ono asoja fo na police fo kruma no ni gidi omumu ntu no nkasa training crofo a ode wo mo na di
man penia Akufo-Addo kasa.
Of course he said
no a candidate.
Oh, or council he doesn't trust the police.
Oh yeah, sure.
One thing omo ko for South Africa mercenaries no ba make training crofo echi omo no what was the justification for it? See him training the bodyguards and mano. You get it? I was were gone. Bibia ye tise si ameno ye kasa yi. Ye ko to aba ayi onamusini ya obesi honabo chiramatin anem aseme na si ye. Ye botima mufo tuo prepare omo ma ne ebi ayayarefo a yaka for my sorry bio. So President Akufo doesn't believe in counting of hairs or believe in cutting of hairs. And that has been his political history, the record of his political life. And then one more advice a man for a demonstration. One is the kingpin of demonstration in this country than President Akufo-Addo. One is a beneficiary of demonstrations than President Akufo-Addo. And this year can nipa violence on one. And yet President Mahama, but President Akufo-Addo. And that one is clear. And indeed, it happened under this time. There were chairs who said, you'll be just from the tomb. Abana Yakotu Yano. NDC is not talking about transpositional errors. In fact, as some of NDC Akano, European Union observer missions about observer elections. No, Omoni ya dream. Coalition centers. I heard something everybody.
Again, of course,
yes, you're too about
according to more NDC.
Yes, you're too about dear ya, a dear ya near ye. So how a polling station you're too about we are ballot box is your into your buy about two polling center or about 5 for you share a banner we na ya can kanya primary data and generative free polling station. So and the constituency no ebia say 96 polling stations and the ye the 96 pink sheets generated from these polling stations are banner ye can kanya no the candidate be a no ye ni na be record or pink sheets no so near the back coalition center ye the back coalition center wa and ye ba collect results or coalition or pink sheets no mu nyina near collect we are you declare the winner of the parliamentary of that constituency. Not presidential results, no. You forward. The son said, return officer now work constituency no. We need to mean so obey declare presidential results. About the presidential results now, and that's a presidential elections now. The whole Ghana one constituency, and the return officer no, and the chairperson of the electoral commission. Now, of forward results no onya ye coalition no constituency wo ewie near forward results na no return officer no oba forward e dey man the regional director of electoral commission na ba regional office results no regional office no all the political parties or more reps they will verify no one who say oh ebi timpano constituency e buy and this na winning here or more the figures say they win here MPP the figures say they buy and all of that no more forward the aba and it is electoral commission the figures in the ma or say almost forward the bar national then national reps so more the EC coalition room or friend strong room no they can also verify from their regional director or say regional reps no more just so figures na every let's say a Sujaman constituency no a authentic figure say near yawa a sanity they can also confirm from the regional center so they can also go back and refer regional call constituency or any party for that then adding kita quickly no more lazy back omoji 2 more then they add it to the national data now be certified results over the years. That's how the elections have been run. In this case, is that how it went? Of
course.
Debbie, I'm calling sir.
Saying.
As we speak, yes, anti-me and building any proper regional database in there. Every sign even national data center or more cano. A better coalition in the economy. President Mahama raised an issue. No chair petition. They command EC chairperson, Mensah. So you didn't need die. And the mat penny for Ukrumha. Kabeko boom and penny Mahama. Say Odiamo you kuanim or need die mana. At least Kobeina no. She ignored him. Okay? She ignored him. It even emerged say whatever happened, whatever be the case, you declare the results. And even that results have been alleged to be pre-recorded. Because time I already declare results, no, or check good afternoon. As between 7-8 p.m. Saturday check good afternoon. You check good afternoon. Already declare results, no. First results already declare, no, or say 30,434,574. That was the first results already by. That results, no, was later amended to 30,433,573. It was further amended again to 30,119,460. In all these amendments, wait a minute, just 3 amendments were more amended results 6 times. Even reporter elections obey declare that elections so can results in our boom President Akufo-Addo Mahama only candidate in Inadi Bomwa. It was more than 100%. MPP see nothing wrong with these results.
Haruna.
And they are jubilating over it. In any case, why can't send me the Sabion or tell us what the other frame? I don't want to. That issue emerged earlier and it was settled by the party leadership. I won't do that line. Even now, as we speak, it has emerged that I think on the 8th or so, Nana Santini invited President Akufo-Addo to a meeting in Kumasi or Chifa no Sokoi. Is that true? Is that also true? You see, a simple one account, we must speak to the facts and stop these allegations. But when NPP are not those who will advise NEC to go to court. You get it? Sine West, Techiman South, Eskalo Kitan, so he also, Zabzugu, and other few areas. A deep bad neck contention, contention, say, results are yato, abayato no. The EC returning officer no, and declare results without collation. How do you declare results without collation?
And then they say some are awful.
And the issue are about in all these areas are
okay.
Make a crown. Electoral Commission no, I declare our results no on for MPP. Results in quality. How do you declare it and determine the winner? So, Obusai himself, who determines flawed elections? Hey, Ghana, you how power? Just say, Nyachuma Jaru Maina ma Nipo Huno Krawanka. Winim, say, Bibu had a ball my way from one, and Yachuma Kroma. Mpenifubia no crack on your modern. Okay? Now, Odifo Isaiah can say, me, Isaiah chapter 5, verse 19 down. Also, 1 year, Woman what they or they say muyo ntampe homa etwe bone. O manya wo de muyo ntampe homa etwe bone. Sa o man nwie.
Mate.
Woman mo di frem eye yun. Ade eye yun no, wo say frem. Na de eye frem wo say eye yun.
Ane de say pesa de
oni pa, wo mo fra bone sa papa. Wo mo fra papa sa bone. O manya ebu de mbode for bem egia de mudie. No mo nka no kra no. Oya ko say so man nwie. Ken man see Christian Council. Ken me say Catholic Bishop Conference who are preaching about peace but justice. You sweep justice under carpet. Mame Musa, what kind of a country we live in? Mame Musa. Ken the ye ken ne the ye nyina no ayo man ho adwuma. No man no so ye nipa ewom. And said the ye ka say our framers of the constitution no they were expecting these kinds of the air cosui until nobody shame say in case of anything go to court. Ken a normal more eludine the more ken no. Are there some substantial materials beer? Mubetimi de mo ho atoso akase the more can no crow wa said the year cano finally a bit me akopie more court. Unim me ameti hey. Menye
unye privy
official person of the party. So me official of the party. My main can say I lack the capacity to determine what the party will do.
Okay. But as I know, I mean,
I don't have the capacity.
Meaning say only capacity to say that. But I know you're standing in the party. Can you tell us, as a member of the national, not a mere communication member of the national communication team? Oh, Amaliba minim baby, I want to call minim the baby, NDC party. Now I know your stand a woman. Wo ye previous party no, mwonyina swa. A mammo cancer about a 2 year fraud.
You see, party in swa. We don't even need NDC to come and tell you so the outcome of this election was.
No, okay, you are not answering.
No, I'm answering your question. You don't even need NDC to tell you. Any objective mind.
Can me say wo? No. Forget about the objectivity, forget about the other Ghanaians. Wo as NDC person, Alaji Grizzly and I can't say no epono eden or the movie. Alaji Grizzly say epono me the movie.
Oh yes, small fish.
Oh yes, small. You are aware. Oh yes, small fish. No, I'm asking you a tier for person with you. And yet the intellectual bit be and yet the centroni be wo as a big man out of epono no. Wo are you privy to a normal beer? A chere said your more can a fat.
And then is it and round my boss some fee and a press conference. I believe the Kingdom Media na mo hobby.
Yeah.
And I also stand to believe say more reporting on it. Good. Say reason saying this year or the be betuja. Okay. Of course, overvoting one of the issues I detected. Vote pardon of votes. Don't forget. You see, Electoral Commission, Emma MPP, an open illegal advantage to rig these elections by the support of the Electoral Commission. So, Obo MPP chudom Emma Mkoya say, Abano ye come ho pa mo wiem. Abana ye kwa kotono. Wo na wo ye ntemnyinafo a wona wodi otwanyinam e wa agro ne mu wa wotwanyinam wa agro ne mu no wo so akogina efa baako wo beka ya ade bechi mi ato abakwasira no
we more 2 minutes account
honorable Elvis Free Ankra ene Larry Bevlolati retired Canon retired omo be ye press conference nobody to just say NDC are picking some intelligence information bia what say my public near den ehu e bi ni say Electoral Commission no Adinka issue pink sheets ni be the MPP ahead of the elections. It came to pass. It also can be say ballot papers ni be so called the MPP for someone or more the vote pardon. And also it came to pass. In fact, during the day of elections, you know, young hunkrofo ye chi or more adeso NDC Assembly Regional Executives echinkrofobia no mukuta ballot papers ya tom printed President Akufo-Addo. Cheme bebe ye chi obia you have tom printed ballot paper there, President Mahama. Tell me, all these things are a new man. You are detected as far as
and mere allegations.
And mere allegations. In fact, some videos now back on social media. You have all seen it.
And we need a competent court of jurisdiction to prove it's a video, you know. Because Ghana and I want stage management.
When you stage manager, even ballot papers are no more printed crampono. Yet she or more no more overprinted presidential ballot papers in the as see baby. Your mom was saying, you saw it. And the way electoral commission as managing the whole electoral process, was very clear that we were going to end at where we are. So this Obeng channel say this election was free and fair. MPP form, I want to remind them. Nana, me Kyle, Kobo President Kufuor MPP form money. A drew a mo yemasi wono. So chile be NDC babem near the summer, don't complain. Because say nanchibo dia an toa. Anka conforming some that. Now don't forget, my man Kyle.
What now can say?
Me na me kasa. Na men Kyle. In 1970, you were a brand papa be imagine with Haiti and your friend Francois Duvalier. Francois Duvalier became a Haitian dictator. Look, our legislature was a coup against him, I think 1954. Because of that, or dissolving national security, no one can rising or raising up the private army or two within Tonton Macoute. Or Tonton Macoute terrorized Haiti for over 30 years.
Now do I know?
Or who in the Basu Betwaso. Finally, in the 1980s, the people of Haiti were so disgruntled. Almost rising up, saying enough is enough. Nebanu Johnny Kota exile. And they brought that regime to its knees and collapsed it entirely. And the history of this world have taught us. Says so now the power. And the score, and the person settled political scores are. Don't forget that no matter what, that power no enka won samu da. Yen for tantene ninye dwuma. Na se kire binu, se many di dimia. Me so ayemra na ye dwuma, ne timamufo na kan yintum. Se NDC na tie kunwa so, and the commission yes dwuma fo dwuma tantan we ya. I Haruna will be the first person to condemn it. You get even if the party will kick me out, I'll be the first person to condemn it. So now NDC it can never be right under NDC. Okay, it can never be right under NDC. And from day one, electoral commission and Kasampo Chere say, "Nya de obey Juma, ne Juma oye no, because boss Manasari be kind of perfect say NDC a threat against our democratic experiment. And people didn't think wrong with that. When you poko referee and you think that electoral commission obey Juma
live on Kingdom 107.7 Accra, Shashin your I did you media some also across the world our Kingdom Television. So any social media handle, especially Facebook, so we are active. Our so Kingdom 107.7 FM. Facebook near Kingdom 107.7 FM or some for Okatakyie Obeng Mensah. Saturday's edition of Paimuka and a numeraje dra yede ebro Kingsley Haruna Amaliba NDC communication team member and Nana Ansa Obofo presidential staffer and Osanso Kasa Edema the new patriotic party, the government in power and the government elect comes 7th of January 2021. Nana, coming back to you again. Say wohwe NDC for nsem omo kan nyina ene de memenu mienu nyina ya adwen say at the end of the day no if you crowd ya na ka na court down ho abobo agi so wura adan no na court se de mo de baaye no anso ye ni mo nkope baabi ntina the next 4 years and I say court be ka say de mo de baaye na aso ye ni then we look from them. But I want us to look at as an ordinary people in the system wa yesu edin komo wa bontene ade se ohwe de course so e was senior and a man nipa kra fa mu wuye ni GDA NDC for claim na battle commissar e give MPP the red light is on reggae elections on mu you here and there no now sure battle commissar so say what the figure ba watching I edit the figure we the aba. Don't you think say it give room say bi obi be kra kasa bana ye to ye no o jiri se frakadamo
Okatakyie medase
nana
media maliboro kasa na say no hoye mwanwa ma na ise nyame kan say about to yi enye MPP any NDC nkoa and contest here.
Okay,
nipa na ballot no so
12
ye wie no den obi eka
say be a woman no say nipa Ghana about 20 years all about MPP and DC woman na account 100 there's a zuku for
omo if you bonten so buy no so almost denim ka fa about no
and you made them the Bible mo asem ba o yesu asuafo
obian omo if you amanone international observers I buy ebe hwe about one. Nobody said anything untoward happened. He said ABC Ghana bakwase muda. What I say? Say Sene West ye koye ye kokoto aba. Ne ye call so ye say ye be kan yankan wi court ye kwa na de court ye MPP ye say na ye ni mumrenti no ye de court e court no tem wa for say de ye kwa case kwa no ye san draw ye san kan no omo ni by 16 votes so ma gi atom enye court nti e dent na presidential and the almost no court. Now, I say letter commission there almost from day one, a well calculated attempt. Uti row for example, the tape now. You could see say no more ye attack Mensah mo never Mensah so no. A idea omakase ombeye a free anchor the tape by the same thing. Now omakase ya thumbprint a ballot papers amu recuvado. Roga da to aba no so we say a electoral commission officer bi paper no
tetesro o te ase no
won say any so kan wasem da na one thing notification so no ye number 1 no in the net to one advantage you see the NDC is behaving as an crabia ye wo my comedy ma ye su afre ye maame net to one advantage ya koto aba one political party etime wrem amanova manipulate electoral officers say number 1 also no o tape ballot booklet no o tia tinity free so ti ono de free so na fe mana started free ora John Mahama eno de o maye di yenka eno mo practice eno kan bia na sa kwa na mi fi kuma so kwa na me bank crime ana mi take kingdom e o basim ena mo report yes. Nse no de omo jai na okase na
abano tu nukumase
de meto nka
okay
na ye na abato e tu Ghana hanom ABC da say yeah o ka da year 2000 opening be a friend ura Kwame na Battles
MPP Kwame
yes Kwame na Battles you born na buse tu ye nti kromu anom 3 pone
but is it to repeat at this point in time?
The way NDC be about Steve say
because says
I'm going to take Ghana hanum yem kwa bato Emma BBC talency by elections former chairman Kofi Potofi no kwa AK-47 no pony say sa esan gunipem akwatia by elections chere pony even agbegbuloshi ye nyina ye nim etiwa ye nyina ye nim yakoso kromu anom
is it good
yeah let me man kan dey we Israel then me chene say eyemo manamu dimirika ona anana kufada ba na yakodo abato na entokwe in the year 2000 we are News 24 international news agency. Ghana polls turns violent. See, Ghanaians turn out on Thursday to vote for a successor to their charismatic president Jerry Rawlings, who is stepping down after 19 years in power. Now to as well, was it? Early voting in the poll, led in the first round by opposition leader John Kufuor, was marred by the stabbing of an opposition member of parliament and reports of intimidation by uniformed men. Kufuor, 63, is up against Vice President Jonathan Mills, Rawlings' anointed successor. Kwame Battles, member of parliament for Kufuor's New Patriotic Party, told Joy FM radio that he was stabbed in the Ablekmano constituency in the capital Accra. 2 of his supporters were shot at and one was seriously injured, he said, blaming activists from Rawlings and Mills National Democratic Congress. Mena mo nungwa sa time no. Masa, esin war film. Na mo nungwa esin war film.
Ai nana so 2000 be seen there. Let's you repeat it sa the way are we see
repeat here me chene say enye fe ne to aba asrafo say we say ye boban ana police for say ye boban. Ye ni kromu anom na NDC for 2012 ekote special forces say the be hwehwa wa be ye beto aba 2012 satana rural mills okon nkrechi na mahama na abesi anemu anosa contest ya boatinjan police ye ndi kromu na nyesi ye ya boatinjan police but menua amaliba wakana na tum na eye eno ka tell me say si won disappearance an ko beka na say be yin kra fi party nkwa na ye yin afiri mu See the hypocrisy, the inconsistency with the NDC, and they pissing me off. The inconsistency with the NDC and Ura Mahama, and they pissing me off. About your quiet for 2 years. You quack to aba. The one can attack the security agency now. Over Bonibi. And you want me to come and sit down here and clap for you to Ayadi. Abato, I quack to aba. Then you go now to abo a security agency. You're not near demonstration. Go for your peaceful demonstration. Look at our placards. What the coach now, what church and phobia. But burning ties all over around destroying state properties. Near house, near area, near somebody blame the security agencies there. Your response when I say, up to task. Mojuma. About 2 years, Yenny Nara, Enim, from day one, no Ramahama and against Abatono. Olusu, Onion Tom, or the kind. Say fraud elections. I won't accept any fraud elections. And why you know? What is fraud elections? Only a court of competent jurisdiction and it me determine elections are a fraud. And then say BSC paying in Zagora Mahama at domain Ghana and no respecting Ghana for Bugana for can you call yet? Can you call yet? Babani at 12 years. Ure Kufuado. Yenye Nimuno. If the NDC a total campaigns in NDC enim Ura a Kufuado or Tono Memoir a Brabo Abo on your violent person. Na Kufuado. Bra wabo edwuma waye nipa kra wa diomonim ediomasem amom DK scramama onye hwe pro bono na wo fama Ghana hanote na mum abato okọ na odi ntwa na wagye atom as a responsible politician on tenase say de bia nde ye nkrokọ ye pouch o man nya wo dia Ghana for sabi we are discerning ye nya sabi tibonko for sa na beka wanyina awiachi now by the day, coca na we are. I can say, main court and court one option, another option to go out and demonstrate. And the court is saying, so clearly, the NDC they know, say they lost the elections. Not only be almost through the attacker, almost supporters, they mom so quickly no and tempana no, your strategy, your tontum. Yesterday was 7 yes, supporters anti, you be there today. No more ye. Ura malem nyeso kan bi na yire nkan ne man kan ura mahama ne man kan esediketia ne megu Canada ufuzabofo ne man kan
dia na mo kan sa demonstration be ne aya
ena meka say what time also mo ba instigate no omo di anim na bibi ba na afama so hu bi
ena mebusa say o call back here the records ni history abẹ when was the last time here demonstration
ena meka say we've come far. The last you say I course 2013 election petition no the best option and my expert mama wa abuse no I say you to abani wie na EC is not under any obligation say obeka say what petition ntino or twen akenka o petition sa on the kaza in 2012 afarujan yan petition no then ka say in 2012 afarujan ya petition ka say hey voter region there was no collation I didn't know any for a young argument omode mu focus na base Ashanti region I don't time no na voter no more free voter omo winning only amewu
ketu
there be hohoi and there yeah is na yade collation course bibia ye oho de ahwian course ya to ya winning all the states apart from honorable Peter amewu na bibia Ashanti region na atuma kwa mama na den na jiso Ashanti are do time no bibia Ashanti region voter region nka Ghana ya ntwa ho no na me course wo de ye in 2000 yeah bisa me penny ra kwa bena Japan obeka tse na me course e wo a voter region over kwa bena Frimpong Boateng na Gini Pankwa Damboche opening Damboche Nema a quite NDC for them on FM. NDC 92 elections the course of Krumase. Intimidation put a slap for then before young parliament and I say in 92. And yes, I say Omunyaika. So it's a unim history, only baby of fear, and ya de baby akono, ube humuda. Only baby of fear. So also there were two history actually. bibia ba dia aba esi apen so ase esi bi da o mama ye krokro no na me jam papa we pa obi a wa be ye mampani pen ex president or man ebo hoka wa kwa batuo we lose completely close to about 600,000 votes in 2012 by how many votes by little above 200,000 and the win here even in 2008 now the winning first round the second round by 40,000 but Ujemboko 2012 little above 200,000 Osmako court and Penapa or Jim Reddy or Dimra Vimra and no Mumra Ejaremra or court now be what by man penny or crow Ghana bonka me who any politician na what benefit to Ghana as in John Mahama
so no so politician was some Ghana sabo hoka ndio mana wasum na o mana abo hoka no o mana obe instigate obe incite your fans to go out there and misbehave is that what you do? You can't call them to order. Say me na partner ni kwa me o de ye mu twa so me say me di partner nim adan secretary no ye be court okay say auditing e go sinahi auditing they have up to 31st of this month o man o me say am kokota simi hu o mun to me nko because court wonum no ye camera wo e na dance here but abonten the street talk we am here as a kwanche ho kasakasa e go si baby a court down one bobo
court yes more court down one bobo e go si baby a but they want to do it to sustain pressure sustain be a embajo omo fans no e ma attack omo kai say 2016 Father Gbenyo e won this omo office kai attack no because you can't lead us mislead us say you win comfortable lead you win every anchor some jemfi you win na be yetina trada debi nma me fi England ka betena kuma ye campaign nam lubu jomoro ne ateku ne wasa me fi na asankagwa na kwaba ne sinkra na press conference what you say we have say ya wiawo system no memma NDC a political party what na Ghana Benya so since 92 our man that party was formed with state resources now so say wiawo anya ni wo it's a disgrace to the credibility of John Mahama so as a political leader so bekan sakeke with no shred of evidence all this evidence we can are flawed in the court of law and some can no e bagu e be asipen we ba voting so now can kind the verdict of the Supreme Court judges in 2013 can kind kope no can kind the reliefs are na yepe and the judgment of all the judges 9 judges kofa no can kind now so called auditing and the analysis are no find society and some can e do court of law e be hodua so they know say in the court of law no all these are flimsy wayside analysis no enya adwuma so let's go this way you be demonstrate if the police and the maximum force ba na hey the media will carry it na magana hey that's all Mahama no nyina and one opekeke trimude ora mama trimude no trimude adi trimude na no trimude what I say can you trimude na ka de mama de mpa na ope Africa na ponchen e de mpa ne wo Ghana mu nyina no wanye bi Ghana emu adodode nyinara what taste bi de bi na fi ope ne ato abawi na nadu a bit hands down e clear now come ba say you change figures go to history and go to confirm Ghana results no election results no na check it for 92 so the EC chairperson ever declare results we are na ka figure say call on website na dey what I say elections were there a free and fair and transparent adwuma Jin Mensah aye no this about to you two ye o take coca say line ni pe bo peso choka o ti bi at one breath almost say the voting was free, it was transparent, come na collation na Okatakyie unti asemi ya na major just here Orua Roger Martinuno any pesa white
yeah
omoti NDC for strong room no ma be catch
no national coalition
strong yeah easy national coalition strong room no ma be catch and say origin Mensah esuma yen se yen koka yen fa manie bi en komo origin mahama ne e mai mu so ye ko no na ko ba aba no asem wo ye catch nipa akọ school pampanifo akọ school pa regiment nunu pesa white mpanifo akọ school pa na satan no rama ama na ne phone aduma na enne wiase abafu nkitanwudie communication na nipa tu no mo na mo suo sin ye wia mo koka mo sagumuti ye wia mo koka na mo sorry na mo ko opani enyen kwala za me ba Michael 4 years ka so ka chano ka ba hwanim din mabu ni chi no ko na mpanifo yesoma mo na musi ye wiamo na figures bi na Ashanti region na 1.4 na ko amata mafoso eko 1.7 na musi asoma mo na ma so de ko nipa mienu ba ko ntimi ankanka ba ko na ma so de ko brojajemfi minia brojajemfi na oti Ashanti region na 1.4 no na wa feel ni sa betimod mu opuni mu na mo na ya 1.7 no sabi septa prache na wa sign na aba na ma botin kana ka chen say there be 1.4 na 1.7 no wa sign na sign ba the Region Mahama must also in Facebook live no also oyibium no apologize to NDC supporters for misleading them, disappointing them. And NDC must dijanu. This will never happen under the late President Mills. You see that? What you say? Obeng coalition go lose with just 40,000. Name cost now Ojai. Voter rate name cost Ojai. Now they are beat two hands down clearly beat two. Over almost 600,000 votes. The I say is a Ghana for the got two sabana. You beat two and you bear 600,000 votes. No, omunya Ghana for omunya nipa. Say vote pardon and Radnya Kupong. Yentina Yesu on my no. Obeng ni su and the bang. Now Ghana for the kind of person Ura Mahama oye.
The kind of person Ura Mahama oye. 0302549929 0302549929 and 0302547200. At this point, you know, phone lines, you know, you're activating Mesamba. Na but call a BMI, you know, Minia Ken. Mama,
he has taken the advantage to reign or to cast aspersions on the percentage of President Mahama.
Now they won't cast aspersions on the Kufado.
Please.
But they give it to Mama. What is that?
Please.
Oh, Nanado.
What can you trust him? All that be that one guy. Go and listen to that tape. President Kufado is not okay.
Boot for boot one guy.
Mama
say about a violent party and NDC. In the debut.
We have had a decent conversation.
0302549929 0302549929. Hello, good evening.
Fine.
Pacho udini baby akase frejani mo.
Ajani mo ni o me kase fro fanko beria.
Ajani mo me tie wo.
Mesu me boda wuro kon. Na wuro dia me kan nyina ni say. Ya say e your right to say demonstration no oye.
Ajani mo
demonstration ye. O ma ye bia e so mu twaso na o mo de dia ka no kodan court. Na court ju o sema. Mi gina so me kasa.
Nana kasa.
Oh. Also all that be die. Atiwo kro ye che bibi
kaka. Me kasa.
Atiwo by elections no ye bibi kaka ho. Tells you clearly. Nipo no kasa di mechi. You get it? And you see a kind of violent person now. It is President President Akufo-Addo, and we know him because President Mahama time. 26 na buy country and you go back to history and reflect those things. Really? And Akufo.
History is important.
Yes, very,
very important.
And Akufo, you MPP intentionally incited tribal war in the northern part of Ghana.
It's not true.
We saw what happened throughout that period.
It's not true.
No,
okay.
Ken, do we need to talk about all these things?
Okasa no otia, na otia. Okay, several references up. Met him on 1001.
Also, my catcher and say, is it necessary?
Met him on 1001. So on a walker. This is a call back to history. I'm a student of history. And you know what can minimum chance, and we can all go there and talk about it. But how do we move forward as a country? In fact, some of my oral friend now say anything na walker, and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Good. Now say anything na walker, and why is no questioning?
Hello, good evening. Hello. Nana Kasa.
Why is no questioning about a dear President Kufado or you wanna bem? President Obabek Nakunyasua, what training terrorists around you? Are you also work on? Are you proud of that? Are you proud of that? These invisible boys,
Ken.
Timichi.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Pachodini baby akase free.
Yo, your family, yo, Okromansa, Amwame Kasefri, Achim, Achianse.
Metie wa opening.
Yo, Wadawuma, where the Menya Kwenye, Domi, Naminchia, His Excellency, Osia Diayo, Abudani, Achim Panin and Nado Dankwa, Ekufuado, Sabri, Michiano, Panina Hoka for Emina. The Paso, Nibras, Easy, Nanya Mekan say a share, Aba a cocoa 2 year, Yenamusianu, every 2012. Say every polling station biano a walk and ye can kai a manifest. Na party bianso no ewo ye say MPP ni NDC. Obia wo electoral polling station a say every constituency biano your office. And until so agent biano ya eya ye quality a pin city biano ye ma obiano the subsequent area of the polling offices. Et ni biso say emra wamu enya omu pin city no ana so mu de wama ni bi pin city ni bi anko omu constituency office ana anantinya ekosi president his excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo NDC for to mano echi ejina de si ye sese ne mi papa MPP ni oti studio way Nana Bofo ansa all quality with figures all kasa with figures and fatty na ye nia NDC ni die on to mean can figures biara and to mean fan support on the argument now. Now we say omo dada o matidi fo. Mama nya sa. Omo nya no omo ye na nya.
Mate, me da say. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Bachodini baby akase free na kan asem.
Mr. John Party o. Kase free dey no.
Yes sir.
But won tell the NDC ni kasa. O kasa chim. Ta no mo dida dom supporters no. Nanka nyama say ya no dida dom supporters. Enga nyama. O she e beautiful frake e poano ha de kona. O mo dada o dida sa. Development o mo yo. Obi so obesi habama. O so o mpe. Ne mo se bi obi a o ye wedding obeba. Ana obi a o ye obeba. Na omo fansa na dana anu so omo pese nipa bebrebe ko se bi omo be ko school e dada sa e so omo hwe ni nipa ni bio that's it.
Mesume da wase. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening baby akase free.
Yeah, I'm Pacho, your friend me for.
Hello. The Pacho of our photos 20 minutes. So hello, good evening. Hello. Nana Kwasem. Twaso Kasa.
Okay.
Hello.
Me Pacho dini baby akase free.
Okatakyie, new prime station cycle.
Hey, Okatakyie.
Mejo.
Enti ade a wo ye.
Oh, what is it say the people nya de nya what say?
Masa no MPP party me you were free me na me ka kire.
Oh. Ene me de dwato a me kire.
Na wo ji obi ba na say akwala ni nsu ya enti wo say wo di nipa no baba akoma na Okatakyie.
Wo de nya what say mami. Me boss na ti ho no. Me boss na ti ho no me kire wa.
Edu aduane ato ana.
No jara to me boss na ti ho no. Ti anu mami. E ba me boss ni di no. Me boss di no.
Nana nsa obofo.
Oh, you too much. Catch it off a key. This is support me too much. What I don't be cook much. The omra new plan. I'm man back. Why?
Okay, so kura no, I tell you.
Catch it off the brain.
Amali ba de oba ba na tua ka ska yesa.
Oh, what actually? Oh no, I will watch. Remember the care free. Remember me boss care free. No, so man care free.
Yanko, Okatakyie.
You, my member of us, we both be in our vessel, and no, so yeah, the old boy, Ghana, and you on the the boss, I can't see the for my present mamma, it's 2 years. Me, I make the music with it. One cat, I will see why we in the presidential, or on Crow. You see, as well called the North with their Quakusungo, parliamentary winner, or Cocha Home Master. And now go for which I will go. Yeasy boss, or more hard, didn't know more hard, no. More most of them was like an anato. Was Obema and did the Ghana. No one can almost swab ball of Mufi. No could tell Guazo. The Inchiranka Ghana Suja for. Send down more yard, the power more pride. Ah, just 5 minutes, no more can be going there. Now, Hamber for 17 years, 16 years, double 2 buffalo. One a bow, a bow bag in Muslim, the Oko Swabo, you see, madame. Because I don't know me. At the cohort last man called, he's a day. Cohort won't call, we say with him in Cassie, say with him in Cassie, with the catcher, with the Edison or Casa, can say, Jenny and Yamu. Can I Yamu, didn't I? That's what another people 500,000. 50,000 who deported 1,000 club is president. No, maybe 500,000 men, Cohort last man called. 10 your day. And I'm boss, okay, mine, I can say, too many days. You don't know
Mate, Medasi. Okatakyie, Medasi, Mijawa, Beka, Trimda, Kaka. Trimudan, so there's a Joan, a cocaine, Supreme Court to say Trimudan, so Joan, a cocaine. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me Pacho Dino, baby, I can say free.
A friend is just coming from Accra.
Yet you.
Me chairman, you my family. Master say, me team, you know, a program and this in the MPP for us way now, but the bar. I say one or mobile on our mobile discuss a topic or mobile piece. Now, so Mukasano and Chesa a piece. Which here and this in now. You come to a yen now, or you come to me now start fee, a bar a tunnel this year. Now say MPP ni de no refer no. I say omuni ye ni na me kasa ni na this kire say ade NDC for the year omo pen. Enu nti na omo so ye de e de year omo enne. Me pa che wo. Me sre omo Ghana no. Ti say ni okai. Ti say ade e so Ghana na ye koto aba na we wu. Omo amuti was say e discuss this topic omo ba bi wo mo ana. Mama ni baby enim. Akufaro ni baby enim. Even self grand nana de enim. And to say adena na say omo beka peace asem mo ka peace asem. Na just say the obi di yen ochina. Enti enenso me di be ye no. The obi be za na mo mi ka so say enne na MPP wo so no. Ochina be ba na MPP ye de. Enti na so bio. Enti hwanu mu na ebre sese. Hwanu mu na ewu sese. And I didn't no, my cut on asam. Na yen guys, I say, the Mudia yen, the yen. Today, and be in the Casani in natural say.
Mate, let Matiminia, that's why your point is well noted. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Minia, I'll dinner baby, I can free.
But I'm in the Mohammed, and Catafrica.
Meet you, Minia.
Nakopon and Shirao Najma Power Magana for. Nupa kunjawe nikia zongo minister Mustafa Abdulamin. Ninia, wawu wendi siponu. Enye ndeno mwaya jinse umbese Ghana sunjeu. Ghana sunje do mwaya jinse umbese Ghana sunje. Because umusi omunji obiandi wa Ghana habiu. Police for omunji police fondi. Omunji pastors ndi. Omunji malam fondi. Omunji court ndi. Na sese omusi yenye omuden. Inta sunje omu wa Ghana hanti endi simpe. Ada ana asunjenu na aburu omusu. Asunjenu na aburu omusu amuma yehu because asunjo enjoy wo Ghana ha de eye papa. President mama nko abeba bedu e man we su bio. Inti Ghana stay. Ade we su ya wini nana ko fodo wini hands down. Wini se si akura wuni percentage wo binu percentage wo no wuni. Wawu rimu de ha ju wo Ghana ha ta munja sa de mu ya friend is for munjai. Omunji obi andi dia muncho da Jesus Christ beba mi da say
Hey Randy, hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
But you didn't baby I can say free.
Me the Junior King, me can say free cap price.
Meet you Junior King.
mefa akwana we so na machia onabo abnedruwa Mensah our central regional synod we are na machia onabo akompre ko Kennedy Japan everybody there na manfo esre no makase papa yo machia wono so bebe wo bia mama wali so wi ena obi boy dum say wakwaje skana wodi stand the president no lusu ne ya wolu so wi eya na onti no ho ase na onya amanfo nso na omudi nachi na mo se ne oma na bi fa ho ehwe omo nkwa omo kai hu se echeche na oti no ho ase a omo no ma hwa de o
Mate minua Mate next time oba kasa mema why me da say hello good evening.
Good evening. When I do make kasa mema mpa mo se be na kasa
ya from Okatakyie da ro be bo china
ajan mo na kasa fe no ma sa bem
ajan mo kasa ajan mo
da ro ma men kasa mo kiro
ajan mo ya from Okatakyie da ro be bo china
ke min mendi si ni okoto amama na nado opa me boni bi pa kire no
wa ade a oba asem we ya ajan mo wo kan we
opa me boni bi a kire se papa we wo so okoto amama na nado
where we right me
what you say and they no mo ya no mo ha mo and this phone be the crown support wo mo what you say ki ade no go
ya jan mo free su fama me jan mo me da ase pa na ba bia won be se nye hello good evening hello 0302549929 hello good evening
good evening
me pacho di ni ba bia kasa free
me kasa free tema community 25
the first saying
you from me by yourself
masa itio
MPP fo na omo no na ye de na ana omo ye saade na ti say me yoko NDC ni no ote ho no kasa na ontimi kasa ade na de MPP fo de omo de takasen kwa na omo ye ade na wa wie e kro no na mo bo adan oh when guy because obi be kan mo men ye pe asumdue o yen jai ayini na yemma asumdue mbra
me da ase papa ye cheta mafo nyina hello good evening masa odini ba bia kasa free na kwa asem
FM junior me kasa free kokomlemle
yanko junior
NDC mawe also moji omo ho tum awe nde oye de kura wawe ato abawi obi ehun se na nado na awi ni Fred kitchen for to aso so mo ye de kura mama wawe
me da say hello good evening me pacho dini ba bia kasa free
FM Bashiru me kasa free ajinga no
me pacho mitio
ba jawa mo se MPP ni na ho no de ne ha no de one say ade ye fat ye ya no kwa na mo mpeka e krono nko na mo wi awo aba we in the history what it does electoral commission a declare ba what change it 6 times that what it be that so if the fact is there as am kan na mo nja da mo ewu no akwa ron de wi anko na o wi what lose your parliament you what lose obi a change electoral commission no kra de ono kra no on say ana amo mo blame NDC for so na as am nja careful because we a fact as am blame electoral commission who declare a silly mistake via obey biano is going to cause a chaos in the country. There's someone you careful about that. Now what could create all these things? That is some blaming NDC. Those blaming NDC is not the right thing. They're supposed to blame electoral commission. Okay,
Medase, papa. Hello, good evening. Na mentimi fa na hanam de afrefo dwumadie no ede ebesi. Mira amariba mama osemanum na farap up mama.
Good. So the issue we deal with hano enye the personality of President Mahama. Enye the personality. Kaisa almost 7 million Ghana for na consign omko gina santene so etop abama President Mahama the enkrofobia omoje so President Mahama kan etum enu nti na mam koye den ekoto abama no ti so President Mahama etu anamu bia o tu sa anamu no so osi gina ye bia o si sa gina no for and on behalf of 7 million almost 7 million voters omkoto abama no. That's the issue we are talking about. Who the Electoral Commission and President Akufo and MPP are buying a transcend on that 10 verdict down. It will not stand today, it will not stand tomorrow. And now one of as someone when can say, oh, many and Nakrampa Kabiwa, say demonstration of President Mahama and Mawa Hefa. Really? On the 11th of May 1995, President Akufo the Koya Kumipreko demonstration. Nipa 5 from who and Mawa Hefa. The man never made minimum appointment without buying no more Hefa. Then I bush your foot in a Hefa. So the one can you get it? A new Electoral Commission about conduct here. We must condemn it because it has never happened before. And I don't think so under NDC time. Can organize it about 2 to send ye the year came before Kuboni Bajahu. Can about 2 na years no ayeno and no and I Madam Charlotte Sabra no take unyaso on so ya can Antony fa Akufo-Addo ambabem. What do you say? Na not na konyo mo Akpafu and Lolobi traditional area almost issue letter and one voter region. I mean really just a portion of it. Tiesa mo kan yo. Almost say I need a page 2 of the document. Almost say even more pertinent, it appears votes duly cast and counted at the various polling stations in the presidential elections were taken to an unlisted constituency collation center and hence did not reflect in all published results of the 2020 elections. Patch say President Ahono almost say no more kaho for and because of OT regional TNT. Omonti me mbeka ho for traditionally. And then ko say ke constituency e ma omo twa about the commentary character the comma yisi ni say your constituency no fama say ba bit ma to aba omo anye. Okay, constituency no ntumi to aba nyimu MP. Unso yisi ni dey letter be at the by. Na mom no presidential results no presidential elections in there mo betimi ato. Omo che na mo tena nkudwa HSM aba omo to ho no. Omo tamaba no firi ho e the constituency collation center bia omo kwampo mo nim. Na aba na omo to ye no besi ne collation results are abani na no aba omo to ho no are reflected. Okay? These are the issues we are talking about. You understand? These are clear constitutional violations. Now who jinaha? You are not a judge. You are not, how do you call it, a court. You are asking NDC to present evidence at one hand. And another hand also, we say this court about Omundi. Look at you. I saw how can you? And President Akufo-Addo have appointed 12 judges to the Supreme Court.
No,
then we'll catch them. Any a tier 4 and 4 and NDC 4 say.
Say your legal system, no, your legal system, no,
that's exactly what he said here.
No, are they not going to be professional?
That is the message I walk out because I said in court. How do you know say NDC will case or not? And how do you know say evidence that NDC never court no the court will upheld or not? Because even
or the 2012 for the end of year
2012 for the cry. Why can't just template of 2012 remember the same template? What the catch now? And who told you, sir, in electoral dispute, all the substance and material, now how do you call it? Material substance of the related issues will be the same. What the catch now? Even as we speak,
so more
the full details,
more overvoting.
What they call overvoting once more. I need to catch and say, overvoting is the best. I just one. And this guy overvoting one. What the catch now? Okay, so the whole of it is very simple. They should know, in as much as the electoral commissioner are declare results, they must even give thanks to President Mahama. They are not Babe Kasano. The whole country was listening to him. Now President Mahama, it will be a quite violent. I was there to trust him. He said President Akufo-Addo, all die be die. Ni nyoma all year noa. Ka President Mahama say command the corresponding reaction. Ka Ghana kameno kenti hanyimri. They should thank God that we have opposition leader full of wisdom like President Mahama. Our man who don't what you have to know say the basic diano ye the best family council and my pepe say adadi. So the your mind be calling him. You should thank him That's a platform here. You will try to run President Mahama down. Running President Mahama down will not take anything out of him. Or never. What dear or yet, dear Okruma, now President Kufado is over Joshua. One son of Bush of Wina Begua by Munusoy. One unknown manager President Kufado. Have you talked about that? But here you are talking President Mahama. What sumo minor and your minor now say former president, he should be given his former presidential immunities. But anybody why no. President Mahama would not be President Kufado, 77 years old man, 100 years. Also, President Mahama still qualifies to be president, as you Nana sitting here also qualifies to be president. Who is more Ghanaian than the other? Mate. Tini bone wa yenso pe won pani edi. Mate. Sasa munya kan nya tie. Na kasa yenya hobrase, ne kan samu asadio, entima betimi ahwe, no motimo show bi. Na hanta ne homaso no, omo kan say, owodo. Na ntwie dua anka no to a, enka konfo so. Na obube mi no. Na duro na omo yemasi wo no. Inshallah, it is do na besa omo. Edu so omo ko no tum. Na aduro no aduro kro omo so no muni na ho na ho ka on so de omo yana no a se de suye ta so na bia so na simanu aja ya ko ba min ya mali ba me say kada jeni bibi head the stage omo on yen ya tra ho ya fa bi mu atwam ono ya we ya fa bi mu atwam me 2013 election petition no I say mi akra ma mi asam foforo me yim hwe sei sa woni da wo pa na ebo ye ni mo ya wo na mo keke nkrofo se sa na mo ye ba nti da se ne ye wo won wan wi ansa na wonante wan wi ansa na wonante o se ka o se magana fo hu se we nye first time obi akwa abato a wolu so cement ase kasai de ma me ka sembi 2012 no 2013 na me adwuma radio station bi Okumasi. I had the opportunity to talk to Sir John and Esiedu Nketia on the same line. And he medicane Sir John na ye interview na Esiedu Nketia ore ejina so. Na Sir John kaset bag just na easy declare elections in about 3 days. So we say anibro wo pa. So we say Sir John hometi no kasa ya best my best do continuous. Who also him Sir John who try to so crawl my it is Sir John ke kan in se we entiase ye mpene na farijan na hwan wie ya na ohomes na ninua Esiedu Nketia ba betisi akire and I'm see general there unua kan you afi Esiedu Nketia say mini as a John or was a John, you're na bibi. As someone out to you, it is so be a yen, Nentry, then in Nentry, Ira. Wow, yen cocoa, no one of us, Joe or Cuco. Well, so you said, Joe Cuco, it is just I did not I'm a Tasatasi. I come and make us say, oh, now you said any idiot can go to court. It's our Nana by a bite. The Sabbath pa, Bako to party, like, and any better bounce order, and any better bounce I did it. Now, okay, let my vote count. Aha, one person say, Dibra Santi. One person, any a Kabilamo, say you couldn't back room. Yeah, yes, about to room we are. No more demonstration be, I won't cry her. Minya penny gabi, or Chidako, hey, ye did domly, a bonnet mama. As young woman, as or bang. Okay, Justice Ajamaku, men can abuse on for you. Yaman find a crazy. You're too need to raw on Manebuama, a catcher and say, a tomato paste, and a farm what their man. And this for. If you ask no, and I say, yes, sir, a rademai, or but see you who be a suit and the by or mamma make an assembly. Me per se Ghana for a honey power ye. So no a car battle, no dintra or yentum. Na me kana me tumira na me my chire see am tunu so ma site owura na na santene se na santene boa omka ndi di banka yeso boa okoje United Nations tie o say we me ko to say at the conclusion a few words at the conclusion of the last presidential and parliamentary elections the country stood on the edge of disaster. The UN community and the diplomatic corps were aghast
and alarmed that Ghana was about to slip down the slope of electoral violence. Fortunately, the moral authority of the palace was at hand, and we were able to intervene to persuade the losing candidate to accept his fate and to fly both candidates for a quiet encounter to pave the way for a smooth handover. These are the highest examples of the crucial rules behind the curtains when the moral force of presidential authority is harnessed. We are west by a great king of our country, Yura. Nana Santini, Bumuasi. What I say, the kind of person in the eyes of the Ghanaian people, no, or Obia, or Lusulations are one yen tom, Timudenti, or Basia Crocrono. Abana ya 12 Abano ya 12 Nanado on what demonstrated even with 40,000 votes 208 Ujaye 2012 200,000 Ujemu or 1,000 or Kokot. Say Mahama say truly and indeed or a true Democrat or a consummate politician. I'm daring him to go to court.
Medo say Nana answer
NDC is going to win the majority.
It's not true. We are yet
it's not true. When we get there,
it's only the Electoral Commission and the constitutional authority declare elections both parliamentary and presidential. It's 137. That is it.
For now, that is what
we are telling you.
Tell your supporters the truth.
So what?
Tell them the truth. They are innocent. They are innocent people.
Who declare?
Ken. Medo say Ken you are on
General Service. Let's
Ken Madam was here. You will learn the craft because you saw never so. Mammy for Quenya Sonamentia, Mamma, Soft Mamma, Mama Linda, Ura, Bishop Dr. Papa Ben, Bishop Dr. Papa Ben. And the whole canines of Mama Linda, more from Monsieur Chikrum, Kumase, from Monsieur Chikrum, Christ Powerhouse Ministry, Mona Yankupona Mosodia Safoneba, Edamasa Papa, Damo, Edema Kingdom Network across Ghana. Krobia Mbetu Kwanko Subia, Kingdom FM Namuti, we are grateful to you. Bishop Papa Dr. Ben, Enes of Mama Linda, from Monsieur Chikrum, Santimantem Namo, Christ Powerhouse Ministry, more and a million penny for Modano. Honorable H.M. Mensah Bonsu, MP elect, was from a constituency or a majority leader, presidential minister, presidential affairs. We are hoping, say, from parliamentary affairs next year, dear, either so be foreign and I say, Bibi Etisa and Ibina, yeah, Kwansan and Sabeka. Dr. Nsiansari, presidential advisor, good evening to you. Doc, may aware, one mama notifies it. One notify me say UTA from the beginning to end. Ye ka say nyina no UTA Dr. Nsiansari. Ye do ase papa. Na menkochia Julius Debra, former chief of staff, Republic of Ghana. Chief, good evening to you. Ye do ase papa. Sanso na Yura Wadakon, former chief executive boss. Chief onso nwere da wase. Oso ahwe yenya Drew, baby idea Dre. Chief Yura Wadakon ye do ase papa. Na Mada yetiefo nyina across Ghana yadamwase papa odo eni ayimya mo ayede a kire yen mo amohwe yo Facebook YouTube mutie o radio so yadamu nyina ase na menkonkoda eye Ura Kingsley Haruna Amaliba Ken yado ase papa we are grateful to you from the beginning of the year ABC enne eni die kwan so I remember the last time na okasai now far away timpani because of yenti o fly jide we be at the buyer would not even reimburse you. We are grateful to you. Yado ase papa nyame nshira you say next year no e be marvelous na e be wonderful enti nyankopon nshira na menkochia nana ansa obofo nka asantima mu de ana se santini ba no edu meme da se no di fufuo ne na krante a na ko tutu ne ntoma oba ya na ko tena konwam na ko hwe de okoso ye frɛ no a ena ode ntoma gu ho ena ono so sha atade a ode eba nana mo se edawase papa frimfi afinti ase ensuo mu awia mu tempia ye frɛ mo ano aba Kingdom Media. We are very, very grateful to you. Say mo so moni atena na said enim se moni atena afi no sa na next year moni e better na we promise next year so no e be wonderful la yenim se ye be som ne asom Ghana for na Ghana etimi move akọ forward nana yeda ase papa some take it time afina kwa wie nana ma more opportunity nipa ba ko mienu bi we jiri say world say obema mo afin shapa na so be che o na great.
Sure. Fishapa or England. Enemy Nanenchi and Michael. And if me back room so me now for me no almost no baby I could be at a man a come Canada dia Minya Bema Emmanuel Donfe opening Donfe Manafishapa and Richmond Boating and another Boating on us Manafishapa and me man penny Rekufadons no Money your congratulations no Rabaumia and the bush and the party menina and the party penny funano moment in Afishapa.
That's it. Ken, oh, the Mamini can start with the animal MP elect. What Timpani. Kingsley, Amagbaso Mafishapa. Fadiaka
Mamia. Very Mamia, Wakadia, Wakanesa, and the good people of Timpani constituency. My memory winner also a Finchapa. So, my mommy film bear 24 years ago.
Okay.
But mommy Fubi, also me more. On nature me a basis abre. Ti my member Bakona Minubidi. The Dikaya Mrs. Akramanu, friend Mama Comfort. Now director of nursing services, Rich Hospital.
Okay.
Or retired about 4 months ago.
Okay.
And see me manager Stronko. Man happy new year in advance.
Thank you.
On Papa Mr. Akramanu. Na me call was Mama Comfort, Mrs. Apia Kubi. Papa no preacher a Catholic Church of Christ. Obuase. Preacher Apia Kubi, Mr. and Mrs. And my mom also I finish up in advance. And then Nipa Pia Mitumbo Mudi. But I want to class.
I read for former President Mahama.
We don't feel the cry.
I can't almost more hey. Rasa Mioku, and Kujo Ponkroma. Okay, almost Mamma Fishapa. Almost
Nipa Pia so come away. The boss, Summon the fire. Oh, Commander, salute, respect.
That is the beauty of the show. Yeah, that's here for your phone, you know, Smidin or Okatakyie or Mensah. Or Chamini or Kuda Run, so the question at the end of the baby. Yeah, Mamma number Juma for me no move your hand, you know, say, more move, dear, move track BBA and Uncle Point in Shramo. Yeah, the penny phone so she shared Juma at the bar, yeah, you're a mufa, and Uncle Point Shan, baby, will be ano, when Uncle Point Shan, so on to them, and I'm say, Onipo, you fear, you know. And she say, Wintem. Once again, we didn't do Okatakyie or Mensah. Nyankopon can be on God willing. Next year, you must answer no issue. Bye bye.